This is a tool, and this is its shed. This tool shed holds everything you need to make anything. It's got a drill, a jigsaw, a circular saw, a work light, a hot wire foam cutter, a table saw, a scroll saw, a table foam cutter, a table sander, and a mini lathe. This is Dewar. It also has all of those things. You're saying to yourself, what? You're thinking this is BS. Ain't no way this box holds 12 different tools. Well, the only BS here is this brilliant stuff. Dewar is a toolbox that's basically a tool shed in a box. It has all these tools, yet it easily fits on a shelf. You ever try fitting a tool shed on a shelf? It ain't easy. Dewar is 7 years in the making. Every detail was examined and no corners were cut in order to make the best tools, while keeping the entire system as compact as possible.
It's so good, I'm gonna name my son Dewar, and he's 19.
Meet my cousin Frank.
He lives in a nice home with no room for a tool shed, yet he loves fixing and creating things.
He used Dewar to create this table he now works on with Dewar. That's so Inception. Great movie.
Everything in Dewar starts with the Unigrip. That's the one handle for all the tools. You attach the drill, and you have an excellent drill with a hammer function. Take off the drill, put on the jigsaw, and you have a jigsaw with orbital cutting action, capable of doing everything a jigsaw needs to do. Like cutting curved lines in a piece of wood, or in a metal sheet. It's a great jigsaw. Then there's the circular saw, strong enough to cut anything. Now I want to switch to drill again? No problem. Here's drill. Now circular saw, now jigsaw.
Yeah, you look badass, cousin. Deborah should have never left you.
But a tool shed is not just the tools hanging on a wall. It's also the table for all the table tools.
So how does Dewar become all that? Well, is your mind a trumpet? Because I'm about to blow it.
Look, in a second, Dewar turns into a work table. You just mount the tools under the stainless steel armored lid, then you form the table functions, and voila.
Well, I apologize for saying it'd only take 1 second. It took 15 seconds.
I hate lying.
With today's lightweight components, torque wrench use is no longer an option, it's a must for every mechanic. The TW 5.2 ratcheting click type torque wrench is designed for lower torque settings used on many bike components. The 3/8" drive allows for quick compatibility with Park Tool bits and sockets. The TW 5.2 reads and registers both left and right hand threading. The dial adjustment system is precise and easy to use. The included table allows quick conversions between Newton meters and inch pounds, and it comes in its own protective case.
Here are a few tips for using the TW 5.2. On moderate to higher torque settings, there is a click as the head pivots. On lower torque settings, the wrench will not make a loud sound, but the head will still pivot. Let's see that again in slow motion. Continuing to tighten past that point will over-tighten the fastener. When used correctly, the TW 5.2 torque wrench will precisely tighten your fasteners to exact torque specifications.
Replacing your bathroom faucet can be frustrating when your conventional basin wrench breaks the tabs off those hard-to-reach plastic lock nuts. This is when a hammer and chisel are needed to cut the nut loose and a 30-minute job turns into 3 hours. If only there were a tool available to avoid this situation altogether. Well, now there is. Introducing Superior Tools' new Basin Buddy, a universal basin wrench socket. This multifunctional compact tool can be used to remove a variety of coupling nuts and lock nuts under your bathroom sink. Included with the Basin Buddy is a 1/4 inch to 3/8 inch adapter to use either size ratchet with extension. The series of slots and hex-shaped cavities on the top of the tool provide a positive fit to a variety of nuts, including 1/2 inch female iron pipe metal coupling nuts, typical 2 or 4 tab plastic lock nuts, old-style metal lock nuts, and even most metal and plastic toilet supply nuts on your toilet fill valve riser. The Basin Buddy is a patented tool made right here in the USA, and like all Superior tools is backed by our lifetime guarantee. So remember, the next time you replace your bathroom faucet, make sure to include a Basin Buddy in your list of materials. You'll be glad you did.
The Orbit Emergency Gas and Water Shutoff Tool is one tool that every home should have. This tool allows you to act quickly in case of an emergency to shut off the gas and water to your home. The emergency tool features a bright yellow color to make it easy to find and a thick rubber surface for grip control. To help you access your water meter, there's a star wrench and a metal cover pry tool. Test the wrench before an emergency. Not all meters are the same. An additional tool may be required.
As the leading global tile and stone tool brand, QEP incorporates decades of knowledge and leadership to design quality tools with ergonomic and intuitive qualities throughout the product line. Professional installers demand the best, so look for our QEP Pro Preferred line of professional products. These tools feature designs inspired by professional installers and are favored for their proven performance and reliability. For your next tile project, learn from the pros and demand the best. Demand QEP Pro Preferred.
Restoring a stripped hex wrench. Hex wrenches can become worn and ineffective after extended use. The usable life of hex wrenches can be extended with the help of a Dremel rotary tool. For this project, we'll be using a Dremel 3000, the Multi-Vice Model 2500 attachment, and an EZ-Lock mandrel number EZ402 with an EZ-Lock cutoff wheel number EZ456. This project can be completed using any Dremel rotary tool that works with all standard attachments. Restoring a stripped wrench only requires removing its rounded tip. The Dremel 3000 has been mounted in a multi-vise to aid in ensuring a square cut. Metal should be cut with your tool running at full speed, letting the speed of the tool do the work. Pushing too hard can cause the cutting wheel to bind, potentially resulting in a temporary loss of control. Here are some more thoughts on restoring a stripped hex wrench. Most metals will spark when cut. Exercise any relevant safety precautions when necessary. Wear gloves to protect from the heat, as well as debris generated while cutting.
If you've ever stripped a screw or broken off the head of a bolt, you know how frustrating that can be. Well, not anymore. Introducing the Grab-It Damaged Screw and Bolt Remover. With the Grab-It, you can easily remove any stripped screw in 10 seconds or less. You'll never again be slowed down or frustrated by a stripped screw or broken bolt. Phillips heads, flat heads, hex heads, painted overheads. The Grab-It gets them all out in 10 seconds or less. The Grab-It is a must-have for do-it-yourselfers, boat owners, hobbyists, mechanics, carpenters, or anyone else. The Grab-It is quick and easy to use. If you can use a drill, you can use the Grab-It. You simply drill out the damaged area with a patented cutting end. Then you flip the tool around, and the extracting end pulls it right out. It's that simple, it's that easy. Notice that the cutting end makes a perfect cone into the screw. This makes an ideal surface for the extracting end to grab onto. In fact, this patented process works so well, you can even remove 4-inch long stubborn deck screws out of redwood. Even if you break off the entire head of a screw or bolt, you can still extract it right out, no problem. The Grab-It is a must for every toolkit. No more headaches or wasted time. And best yet, the Grab-It is affordable.